What's going on, everybody? It is your country boy here, back at it again. Got my I don't give a crap COVID-19 beard going on. Hope you guys are doing well. Guys, first off, once again, if please, if you guys leave comments, I think I got everything right. I got the chat right this time. I've got the comments turned on this time. Please, 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 only comment on the content of this video. If you guys want to ask other questions about things that we've done in the past or videos that we've done in the past, please feel free to private message me, and I will try to answer that as quickly as possible or put out a video on that information. But anyway, guys, the reason for the video today is this. If you guys have been listening to the news, or maybe not listening to the news, maybe you've kind of heard the little squabble going on between President Trump and Governor Comey, or Cuomo. Comey was the FBI agent that screwed everybody over, but hey, that's for another video. Cuomo. So I wanted to kind of know what your guys' feelings were concerning this matter, because President Trump came out when he made out in the Rose Garden a couple days ago. He had made the comment. He took a little, it was the first time he had been out since the election. And he took a couple little stabs at people. Not very many. Not what we know as Trump, TDN, a lot of people may agree to that, buddy. A lot of people may agree to that. So he took a little stab at the New York governor. So the governor of New York, if you haven't been watching the news, has basically done anything and everything possible to pretty much deny the state of New York anything with the help from the COVID-19 pandemic. There's been multiple news reports that's come out that basically saying a lot of people are moving from New York because he's refused to open the stores and the businesses and everything back up. Everything's on completely phase one lockdown, everything like that. To where, you've got states, yes, North Carolina is still in lockdown, but we're like phase 3, okay? So, some of the restaurants are open. They still have the social distancing. They still have the wearing the mask. Several of them are even taking your temperature before you walk in. I get that. I think it's stupid, but hey, it is what it is. I'm still able to go out and enjoy a meal with my family, or I'm not a drinker, but I can still go out to a bar or something like that if I wanted to. To where in New York and like California and stuff, you still can't do anything. It's pretty much locked down. It's like federal prison up over there. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, several months ago, one of the big things that President Trump had been running on before the election was that he was going to have a vaccine ready either by the election or by the end of his first term. Whether he got elected or he didn't, at that point it wasn't sure. He was on the campaign trail. So, and Governor Cuomo basically said, and I'm paraphrasing here, okay, because I don't have the quote in front of me, so I'm paraphrasing what he said. And if I'm incorrect, please leave a message down in the comments, or if you're seeing this live show right now, please put it in the comments now. But basically, and I'm paraphrasing, said, I'm not going to trust any vaccine, anything that comes out of this administration. Anything when it comes to COVID-19 out of this administration. So basically, when President Trump came out the other day, came out to the Rose Garden and said, look, Pfizer, which a lot of you guys, if you pay attention to who makes your medications and different things like that, whether it be OTC, over-the-counter medications, or even if you have prescriptions med, Pfizer is one of the largest pharmaceutical companies in the United States. And they're based out of New York. Really? But anyway, Pfizer's now come out, said that they have a vaccine. They're finishing up all the trials. It's like 90% effective. They're they're putting in all their paperwork to the FDA, and everything is set to go, right? First of the year, worst case scenario, they're even saying, you know, they should have enough. Sorry for the wind, guys. It's kind of windy out here today. Beautiful day, but it is kind of windy out here today. But they're saying, look, we'll have this vaccine ready to go. Everybody, April, right? So Trump comes out to the Rose Garden. He's telling everybody about all the developments and everything that's going on. So he takes a stab. Once again, sorry about the wind, guys. Takes a stab. Let me see if I can go this way. Maybe the wind won't be so bad against the mic here. All right, we'll face this way. How about this? All right. So goes against and says, well, we're going to give it to everybody but New York. Or let me say, he said states like New York, right? So states like New York. Because, and he even says in the statement, because they said that they wouldn't trust anything coming out of this establishment, out of this administration, okay? So he's pretty much said, I don't want to have anything to do with any vaccine that comes out during this administration, okay? And then he goes on to say that if the governor calls him and says, look, yes, we want to do, I apologize. This is what we need to do. Okay. Thank you, TDN. Appreciate that. So as you guys may have seen that in the live chat, they're based out of New York, but their largest base lab is out of Raleigh, North Carolina. But anyway, getting back to what we're saying. Basically, all Como has to do is say, look, and I'm paraphrasing, I'm being country here, I shot my lip off because I don't like Trump, and I said I wasn't going to accept no vaccine until there was a damn vaccine. Now, all of a sudden, you got the prosecutor, the AG or whatever, out of New York trying to now sue the White House because they're refusing to give it to New York. No, he never said that New York wasn't going to have it. He just said that the New York government refused the vaccine. All they got to do is ask for it. Right? Maybe say, I'm sorry. Maybe say, I shot my lips off a little bit too fast. Right? But what you need to worry about, Governor Como, is what are you going to do with all the empty spaces that you have in New York now? Because everybody left. All the businesses left. All the rich people left. They went down to Jersey. They, went to Connecticut, or they went up to Maine, that maybe doesn't have as many restrictions as you've put down in New York. How are you going to get all those people back? They go down to Florida. I've been up in Massachusetts and Connecticut. That shit's cold. It's cold. That's why you got to have a man beard, so you can stay warm. But anyway, what I'm asking you is this. Whether you like Trump or you don't like Trump, if there is a vaccine out, okay? There's a vaccine out. It's by Pfizer, which is, like I said, one of the most respected pharmaceutical companies in the world. No matter what your feelings are about the president or whatever, wouldn't you do what's necessary to ensure that your and I'm going to screw this word up, constituents, hey, I said it right, get what they need, right? Get what they need. Just like, and I'm going to go off on a little tangent here, just like the House Democrats, they want to try to pass a stimulus check. Why don't you quit worrying about all the damn illegals and worry about the damn U.S. people that are here that are starving and ain't got no money, ain't got no job. You quit worrying about giving damn free health care to the illegals. Maybe the Republican Senate will sign off on your bill. But, you're too worried about other people and you don't put the U.S. first. You're too worried about everybody else. That's why China, most of the Middle East, Iran, they're all so excited, hoping that Biden really is the president, because they know that it just goes back to normal the way that Obama and all them other ones did with the trade deals, where U.S. gets stuck with the bill. What's up, Madman? How you doing? Whether you like it or you don't, guys, and I've told you guys this in other videos, whether you're pro-Trump, anti-Trump, anything like that, take yourself out of that scenario and say, hey, look, I am making my people have no jobs. They're relying on welfare. They can't find good jobs. They can't do anything like that because you're so willing to sell all of the jobs over to China to save a little bit of money. Now, we've had a little bit of conversation here and saying, okay, you know what? Some, not all, U.S. citizens are lazy. Now, if you got kids in the room, you may want to close their ears right now. In 3, 2, 1. They're lazy fuckers is what they are. Okay? You want to sit here and you want to complain that you can't find a job, but you're not willing to do a job that someone else is doing. Right? You're not willing to go out there and dig this ditch. You're not willing to go get off your ass and go and plow those fields, work in those fields, do these things because that is beneath you. But yet you want to bitch because Mexican Americans or Americans that are from Mexico will go and do it for $7 an hour, $6 an hour, whatever. But yet you want to sit and bitch. You want $15 an hour to work at McDonald's, but yet you can't get my damn order right. Not one time in 3 times that I've been there in a month. And it ain't like I'm ordering for a damn football team. Okay? A couple combos, some drinks, everything like that. But yet you want $15 an hour and you can't remember, you don't know how many 3 fries goes in there. When I buy 3 combos, guess what? 3 fries. You know? But there's a big difference between U.S. citizens being too lazy to do something and them not being jobs at all. See, I might not be too much older than some of you watching this, but I do remember all the Made in America stuff. How proud people were. I remember it was either 4 less soldiers have died under Trump's. You're exactly right, Madman. You're exactly right. Exactly right. This is the first presidency that we have been under where we haven't been in a war in some way, shape, or form. Or, as they like to call Korea and Vietnam, policing. You know. We're trying to bring all those people back. We're over there doing it for what? For what? I served 8 years in the military. So don't question how I feel about military. But that doesn't mean that I'm not going to call a club and a spade a spade. I may be pro-Trump, I may be whatever, but I still call it like it is. And that's all I'm asking you guys to do. If you watch my videos, no matter if you're pro-Biden, pro-Trump, pro-Grover the damn trash can man, I don't care. Think about it, what you're doing. Okay? Think about what you're doing. It's like we talked about the other day in the other video, right? What does this say? What does your heart say? Not this, right? See, because this can be easily manipulated. This can be changed. This can be strayed down the wrong path. But this will always know the right direction. What your heart tells you to do. But too many people want to try to use this and try to argue a fact. Governor Cuomo, it's time to eat a little bit of crow or humble pie or whatever. So you shot your lip off, man. Get the vaccine. That's all you got to do. That's all he was trying to get you to do. You see what I'm saying? But no, you want to shoot your lips off and say, hey, look, you know, we're not going to take anything from this administration. You took all those damn bailouts, didn't you? You took out the bailouts. You took all the government money. Why is that good enough for you to take, but you can't take a vaccine from this administration? In my next video, guys, we're going to be talking about the Million Mega March and all this bull crap that's going on with all these people saying that number one, there wasn't a million people there. Well, I don't know about you. I didn't count every little dot from the aerial photos that I saw, but it looked almost like a freaking million to me. We're going to talk about these pieces of shit called Antifa. We're going to talk about Black Lives Matter, who, you know, kind of funny to me that 90% of the people that I see that are pushing Black Lives Matter are young white girls. But anyway, we'll get into that next video. But guys, here's my question. If you had an opportunity, if your family was there, right? You had an opportunity to get a vaccine for your family. Would you do it? You got a governor that is willing to sell out his entire state. You have a governor that is willing to allow 90% of the entrepreneurs, 90% of the small businesses, 90% of the constituents to move to other states because he wants to have his head so far stuck up Nancy Pelosi and Schumer's and Biden's ass that he won't do what the people ask of him. See, ladies and gentlemen, you need to start thinking for yourselves. You don't have to be pro-Trump. You don't have to be pro-Biden. You need to be individuals. And for those of you out there that see this, remember, it only took a few pissed off Americans to start a revolution. It only took a few pissed off Americans, what was known to be Americans, to defect from the British rule, the English rule. It only took a few pissed off people to make the greatest country in the world. Are we the greatest country in the world right now? No, we're not. But we have been in the past, and we have the ability to do it now. You just need to quit being a sheep and doing what everybody tells you to do and start thinking for yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching this. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe, hit the likes up. I appreciate everything. Leave a comment. I think I got all that fixed now. Thank you for everybody that participated in this. We're going to talk about, like I said, we're going to talk about the Million Mega March. And I also want to talk about the 14th Amendment. Remember, I told you guys, right? Told you guys, it's not about what I think, what you think, what they think. It's about what's written in that Constitution. Our founders wrote it a certain way for a reason, to stop all the bullshit that is going on right now. They foresaw someone trying to steal elections. They foresaw people trying to use the branches against themselves. They foresaw it all. You just got to read the Constitution. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. And until next time, with all this wind coming,